Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel with a new video about World of Tanks. And today I have a very unique replay for you. I know that my channel is lacking replays at the moment. I am showing you a lot of Clan War replays, but this is just a random battle commented replay for you. So I am playing my WZ11114, which is, well, always too complicated for me to pronounce properly in the middle of the replay, so I'm just calling it the Wizard because it starts with W and Z, so I am calling this tank the Wizard from now on. And the Wizard is pretty much a Chinese copy of the IS-8, but since the IS-8 is a fantastic tank, well, even if it's a copy, it is still very efficient. So let's start with what is an IS-8. It's Tier 9 Soviet Russian tank. It's a heavy tank, but it behaves more like a medium because it has a great top speed and decent acceleration plus mobility, so it is really fun to play. It has also a great alpha for heavy, well, not for heavy but for medium. It has a great alpha. And the frontal armor is not excellent, however it is properly angled. It has a big shape on the frontal part of the hull, so it could bounce from time to time if you are not angling yourself the tank. Just let the natural angle do the job for you and you will do fine. So this is why the IS-8 is not too difficult to play, although it is harder to play than the IS-3 and the IS-7. Anyway, the Wizard is a copy of the IS-8, but it gets an even better alpha at 490, which is insane, but it is compensated by an even longer aiming time plus a really poor gun depression, which makes it very not flexible during the course of the battle, such as, for example, here on Sandriver, I have to play with the orientation of my hull. Since I am myself in a hold-on position, I don't care if I over-angle my hull, it will not be a disadvantage, and this allowed me to plant a second shot in this E75 who has lost probably a lot of health, like half of it. Another shot planted in his lower plate. I was quite lucky here because, again, no deviation, my shot keep flying through, so it is really appreciable because it does not always behave so nicely. However, my platoon mate in T49 is not having a great time like me because he's already surrounded by a lot of enemies. I told him to back out, but he was like, no, this flank needs to be protected. Well, it was really brave of him. Actually, we need to defend the other flank, but he was a bit suicidal on this one. I think he was really frustrated with the absence of team play by the rest of our teammates, especially those tank destroyers and tank destroyers on base. It's not too bad, but heavy tanks on base, really, they have nothing to do there. So with 5 penetrating shots, I'm already over 2000 points of damage and I still have most of my health. However, as you can see, my gun is damaged and I don't have my repair kit anymore, so I will have to deal with the damaged gun for the rest of the battle. And even if I did already quite well on the beginning of this battle, I just claimed my first kill, which is the second for our team, and the enemy team has already twice this amount, so we are still in a very difficult situation. Our base is not in danger because we have so many campers protecting it, including 3 heavy tanks. Yes, 3 heavy tanks. Anyway, I have to deal with a lot of enemy tanks myself. I missed a shot on the artillery because it was protected by the Foch. I'm pretty sure it was unintended, but still. He ended up protecting the artillery. I missed a second shot on the Foch. And I certainly can't afford to miss that many shots because I have so many targets and I don't have that many HP as well, so I will rely on avoiding his shells. The Foch has a better rate of fire than me, so normally it would be in his advantage to press forward and try to force me, let's say, out of my position. He's not doing that, and it allows me to try my luck without any return fire. So it's entirely down to the RNG, and as you can see, I'm just planting another shot on the ground. Not very efficient. I mean, the Sun has too much HP and armor, so nope, not working. And remember, I also have to deal with the very poor gun depression of the Wizard. It's my main weakness. Actually, if I could change one thing but this tank it would be the gun depression. The rest I could accommodate, but -2 degrees it's really difficult. Our base is still holding. I was going to say we had the lead in numbers of kills, but it is not the case anymore. 6-6. I still have a lot of job to do, but luckily all my targets are just in front of me, and now I have to deal with another tier 9 tank. This time it's medium, but he was probably surprised by the agility of the wizard. It behaves almost like a medium tank, not like a fast agile medium, but still it's in between medium and heavy tank, so I can point my gun in his direction. I'm switching target because if I have the choice I would rather finish off an opponent, but he's just backing out. Fair enough, I planted a shot on the medium. If I can help my teammate that would be great, but it is quite difficult to face so many opponents at the same time. I wouldn't have had the DPM for that anyway. But now he's a one-shot kill, I finish him off, and the Foch, he's now pressing. Finally, it's a great move by him, but it's too late. His teammate is already dead. He will have the time to plant only one shot into me, and a weak spot at that range, I can't really miss it, and I claim my third victim of the game. So despite my team ignoring half of the map and camping near base, we're still in the game. We still have a chance to win it. It will be down to the 3 heavy tanks, including myself, in the bottom part of the map. If we can, let's say, clear the enemy base, we could force the other opponents near our base to come back and defend. We'll just have to be quick enough, more efficient than the enemies close to our base. So now, my next victim is this T-71. Quite a lucky shot there, but it can, well, at least it's making up for all those misses. I don't know what he was trying to do, because he will not have the time to unload most of his clip. He would deal very little damage to me, and exposing the side of his tank. I mean, I could penetrate his front, but still, exposing a large portion of his tank to me while sitting immobile at such close range, it's pretty suicidal. Anyway, some enemies are backing, which means that only 3 of the enemies are threatening our base. It is great news for my team, not for me. It's 1 versus 4. I have dealt already quite a lot of damage, but my HP pool is declining. It's very tricky. I don't know what this tank also was doing. I still have much better alpha than his remaining HP. He has no armor, he was standing still. So I'm surviving. I am still in the game and dealing some damage. Oof, that was really close. I don't know what I hit, but certainly not the enemy T-71, who was quite lucky there. But now the enemy is trying to flank around me. Someone is pinging the map, I already saw that. But, well, thanks to my teammate for warning me anyway. I am still in trouble, because here I am exposing my rear to the T-71, but if I don't do that, and if I just wait patiently, I would just die flanked by this medium tank. So I'm just pointing my gun at my back, because I was expecting the T-71 to come at me, but he was not. Instead, he just waited patiently, so I was not prepared for this Panther 2. I planted another good shot on him, but my reload is really longer than his, and he finished me off. I was immobilized, my frontal armor is not so great, plus I was angled, so it negated the natural angle of my tank, which meant that I had no chance. In the end, 18 of my shots penetrated the opponent, and trust me, my alpha is quite impressive even for a T9 heavy tank. I killed 4 tanks, did some assistance plus spotting, so for me it was really a really great game. And I still have to count on my teammates to finish the game. It's 3 versus 5, so it is certainly not 1. We don't have the numerical advantage, but it's not about numbers, it's just about people in my team. I mean, alright, we have the 5100 in our team, almost in full life, who just started to move, and he's the bravest of my remaining allies. 1 heavy and 1 tank destroyer are still camping on base. After almost 10 minutes of game, after witnessing 10 enemies dying, so they know that there are not so many remaining, and what they do is just letting our AMX 5100 doing the job alone. The 5100 is an amazing tank. It has the best autoloader in tier 8, it can deal tremendous amount of damage, and it can face several opponents at once if they are on quite low health, like in this situation. But still, it does not have any armor, and he could not withstand a lot of enemy firepower. So why letting our 5100 do the job alone? Why our heavy tank is still in C2? I mean, I don't understand. I know it's a Tiger in a tier 9 game, but the Tiger is also a fantastic tank. I love it. I have my 3 marks of excellence on it, and I certainly wish I could play the tank of my ally to just finish the game. Really, the Tiger, when you're facing some low health tank, you still have a lot of DPM, your gun is accurate, it has a good penetration, and look, he's fully upgraded. He has the last turret and gun, so I don't know why he's camping hard. And near him the Waffentrager is a top tier, fully upgraded tank with almost full life remaining. So how crazy is that? I mean, how frustrating it is to perform properly in a game. You will see the results at the end, and you're counting on those people to carry the game and to finish. I mean, this is not a guaranteed victory even after all the damage and kills. And now you can understand the title of the game. Yes, I was not particularly happy about the performance of my team. It's also my fault. I could have been a slightly more efficient. I mean, if I did not miss one shot, I could have dealt with the Panther 2, and then I could have continued killing and ripping apart the enemy team. But you know, with what ifs, we could kill 15 enemies in each game. Anyway, I don't want to comment because I will not be really polite and positive about my teammates, and well, I will just let you see by yourself what they are doing. Let's just take a moment to talk about my channel and what I will upload soon. I will upload 2 videos of a game that you have never seen on my channel previously. It is called The Dear God, and it is not because I love the game, but I am currently making a video guide explaining how to finish the game and get all achievements, because it is not complicated, it is not very long either. However, it is not a great game, and a lot of people are struggling with the procedural nature of the game, plus it is quite glitchy. So I am making 2 long videos about this game, and then it will be over. Apart from that, I am planning to upload another commented replay probably this weekend. And next, I want to upload a tutorial. My next tutorial will be about crew. How to train them, what the best skills and perks that you could train, stuff like that. Bit of values and experience required. Like I will try to cover all topics related to crew. I hope it will be helpful, and that will be all. I mean, actually that's already 4 different videos, and this will keep me busy for quite a while, and afterwards I don't know, I will have to record some additional footage. Oh, and I am forgetting about my next garage video, because remember I already published a video about my American tanks in my garage, and if you have any requests about them, just let me know, and I will probably next week release another garage video about another nation. I don't know which one. It could be Soviet tanks. I believe it would be either Soviet or German tanks. So that will be the plan for the near future in my channel. I hope you enjoyed my content. I hope you are interested in what I am doing, whether it's commented replay or tutorials or clan war. Let me know in the comment what you prefer. Like, if you want to see more of this, less of that, you just let me know, and I will adjust. I will still publish a bit of everything because I love other games, not just World of Tanks. And when it comes to World of Tanks, I love different aspects of this game. But let me know in the comment what you prefer, and I will adjust my plan. So that will be all for today. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please consider giving it a like and to subscribe to my channel. And see you in my next video. Cheers!